Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I will be reviewing The Batman. The Batman is an action crime drama directed and written by Matt Reeves. So, The Batman. This is a film I've been looking forward to for a very long time. You could tell I love Batman, one of my favorite characters of all time. And for a first time watching a Batman movie in theaters is an experience, and I'm glad it was a good one. So, let's talk about The Batman. First off, let's just talk about the performances, really. Everybody did just such a top-notch, man. Down to Robert Pattinson as the Batman, just incredible. I think he did a fantastic job as the Batman. It was just great seeing him in a character like that, because, he was very much well-known for Twilight and stuff like that, and, a lot of people were kind of skeptical when it came to whether or not he could do a good job. And not only did he prove the naysayers wrong, he did it masterfully. Paul Dano's the Riddler. Very good actor. You can tell. You can tell he's just a great actor, man. I've always knew about Paul Dano. Seen him in a lot of stuff. I remember seeing him in The Girl Next Door as a young kid. It's cool seeing him as such a character like the Riddler. Never thought it would happen, but things happen. One of my favorite characters, though, in this film has to be the Penguin, played by Colin Farrell. Just unrecognizable. You cannot even tell that it's Colin Farrell as the Penguin. He did such a great job as the Penguin. And you could just tell he had such a fun time as that character, and you could tell he just had a blast playing him. Selena Kyle was great. Zoe Kravitz did a great job as Catwoman. Even Andy Serkis, who's not in the film as much, did a pretty damn good job as Alfred. Everybody did a great job, man. Gordon, he was great. The guy who played him, I always forget his name, but he did such a great job as James Gordon. Dude, everybody did such a great job, man. The performances were top-notch, and it helped big time with the film. The directing by Matt Reeves is incredible. Of course, he's known for The Planet of the Apes, but he did probably one of his best-looking films that I've seen, man. It's directed incredible. The cinematography was just great, especially Gotham City, man. Gotham City was just a beauty to look at, man. You could just tell just the dirt and how nasty, and it's a very dark film. It's very dark. It's definitely not the lighthearted things you expect from a Marvel film. It's very on the ground. It's very much realistic. It's very grounded, which most Batman movies these days are very grounded and more realistic, which I enjoy more. Yeah, the film just looks beautiful, man. Color of the film, the color palette was just beautiful, man. The shots. I mean, the shot of the Batman just in the Batmobile and upside down was just beautiful. And also the Batmobile was so cool, the way it was like introduced. It was so awesome how the Batmobile was introduced. When I saw the first set pictures, I wasn't too excited for the Batmobile, but it was great. It helped, and it was so much fun. It felt so gritty, and I loved it. The score by Michael Giacchino was top tier. One of his best scores, really. I mean, to this day, I still think his score for Up is one of the best scores, but he did just an incredible job for the score of the Batman. He just did a pretty damn good job. Last year with Spider-Man No Way Home, he did a great job with the score for that film, and just an amazing score. Especially the theme song of the Batman was great. Like I said, it's not light at all. There's very much not jokes. I mean, the Penguin is I guess the closest, but it's very, and it's just, it gives that crime feel to it, that crime drama. It feels very like Seven-like, very just those mystery crime dramas. It's like old school type of crime mysteries. I love it, and it was just great, man. Definitely a great adaptation to The Long Halloween. It was just fantastic film, man. Very fantastic. I personally cannot wait to see it again. The effects were top-notch. The CGI was pretty damn good. I couldn't tell for a lot of scenes. I mean, there's a specific scene. I would say the scene where he's, like, gliding. That kind of felt with the effects. But everything else, when it comes to CGI and the effects, if there was CGI, was just incredible. I couldn't tell. It was awesome. Just him gliding. It felt like it was just a green screen in the back and just his face close up. I mean, it's a very interesting shot, but I don't know, the CGI was kind of with that scene. But I thought everything else, though, was just amazing. Top tier CGI. Just the setting, man. Gotham City was great. The action scenes were directed great, too. I thought the action scenes were very cohesive. They weren't shaky at all, thank God. There's very much to little flaws to this film, I can really say. The length, I mean, the runtime isn't very long damn near a 3-hour film. But I couldn't really, when I saw the movie, I really wasn't like, oh, you should cut this scene, you should cut this scene. Very much every scene that I saw in the movie felt that it needed to be there, and it felt like it was placed there. I wouldn't want to watch this any shorter. I thought the film was perfectly, if there's a longer one, I would watch it too, but I thought this one was perfect. Damn near perfect. Matt Reeves, just such a great director, man. He did a fantastic job with the Batman. I am very excited to see what he does with his hopeful trilogy. I hope they do it. I really think they should. I think Matt Reeves knows what he's doing. He's such a great director, man. He knows what he's doing. I mean, if I would trust anybody to direct Batman, it would be either Matt Reeves or Christopher Nolan. They know what they're doing. Yeah, man, the film, the effects were top-notch. The score was just incredible. The cinematography, like I said, just beautiful. It really was just like, when I was watching the film, I was just looking, just like, this is beautiful to look at. The shot, man, especially towards the end, it was just great shots, man. It was freaking incredible, man. I very much want to see it again. I've seen it already like twice. I would love to see it for a third time. It was just awesome. You should definitely check it out, man. If you're a fan of Batman, if you're a fan of crime, drama, action, you will love this film. You know what I mean? It's not even a film. It's not a film where it's like, oh, like if you're against superhero movies, like you're very strongly against superhero movies. This is damn good. I mean, it's just a dude dressed up as a bat, really, but everything else seems so grounded, seems so realistic, and it's good. It's Gotham City, and it's pure, and it's incredible. The suit was cool. I love the suit for the Batman. Very cool suit. Hopefully it improves later on, like they did for like Ben Affleck's and the Christian Bale films. They improved with the suit, but the suit was cool though. I love the suit. It was great. The opening scene was incredible, man. It really showed just Gotham City in its core and how Batman is, and it was perfect. One of my, probably up there's favorite opening scene of a Batman film. Up there with like freaking Heath Ledger's Arrival. That Dark Knight still to this day I think is one of the best openings of a Batman film. I just thought it was awesome. That and Dark Knight Rises. Those two movies really opened up very awesomely. But this film is definitely up there with the best opening. The villain was great though. I thought the Riddler was top notch, man. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but Carmine Falcone, played by John Turturro, a surprise, really. I love John Turturro. He's the Jesus from Big Lebowski, and I was surprised by him in this film. He did such a great job. I was very much surprised by his performance in this film. I'm very much surprised. Yeah, man. The casting was great. Everybody did a great job. I wouldn't cast it any other way. I don't want to miss anything because it's such a big movie. I don't want to miss anything. But I really thought it was a fantastic film, man, from beginning to end. It wasn't bored at all. I mean, yeah, there's kind of honestly, it isn't like an action-packed film either, but I was engrossed by the story. I was engrossed. The writing was so good. The villain was so good. I was just like there watching it. You know when you're just watching something that's just so good and so written so well and just directed masterfully, you really don't care. You're just watching it like, okay, just watching it unfold in the best way plausible. And I thought it was like that. But I'm very intrigued to see what they do next, though. I'm very intrigued. I don't know what they're gonna do with the story of the Batman, but I'm in it. I'm in for it, man. I really am in for it. When it comes to ratings, it's definitely a 5 out of 5 stars without a doubt. I wouldn't give it any lower. I wouldn't give it any lower. It's just a fantastic film. I mean, I'm so happy with it. Even which I love Spider-Man No Way Home, I cannot disagree that this film is it's definitely, when it comes to this film, better than Spider-Man No Way. As a film, it's a much better film. I just thought Spider-Man No Way Home was just a Spider-Man movie to its core, and it's just, you don't see movies like that in theaters, man. It's an experience, man. It's an experience that you never get. But I thought the Batman was easily up there as one of the best Batman movies. I mean, The Dark Knight is still the greatest, not even one of the greatest Batman. It's one of the greatest films of all time, in my opinion. It's up there as one of the best Batman movies, and it's definitely up there with best Batman film opener. Like the opener of the trilogy. Batman Begins, I think it's weaker than this film. I think Batman Begins is weaker than the Batman. I just thought this film was just so good, bro. It's just so good. Can't wait to see it again. Can't wait to own it on 4K and Blu-ray. But yeah. Anyways, that is my review for the Batman. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.